Hello friends, this is Chadha from Astro Healer channel. Today is the 10th. In my previous video I explained to you, I did make a video informing you or sharing with you that Mercury today is getting retrograde, which means it's moving backward. Yes, that is a concern, but I want to today share with you something even more important. Important that on the 13th of this month, May, the same planet Mercury is not only now retrograde, it is even getting combust, which means it's coming closer and closer because it's moving backward, it's coming closer to Sun. Now, to explain to you what could be the impact, not on Lagna, not on Rashi, I would just want you to understand what it can have an impact globally on a mundane level. And yes, of course, because it is getting combust and even retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which means in your horoscope you can find out where is Taurus and which is the number written over there and which is the house that it represents there, you may have some effect. Now, what are the effects? Let us understand what Mercury is all about, which is the houses that it rules naturally, and what could be the impact. So, I would want you to have a look at this board that I have prepared for you all. Now, this is what we call as a Kala Purusha Kundali, a natural horoscope, where you can see Aries and we have Rahu over here. Mercury is in Taurus. I have written R and C, retrograde and combust. Mercury naturally represents or owns Gemini and Virgo, which means it is the third house and the sixth house in a Kala Purusha Kundali. Mercury is a planet which represents in your horoscope, or when you speak about Mercury, Mercury means intelligence, communication, trade and commerce, analytical ability, travel, advices, counseling. All this is represented by Mercury. Now, also we need to understand if Mercury is ruling or it's a natural ruler of the third house and the sixth house, let us look at the house also. And also understand, because Mercury is going retrograde and it is getting combust, it is losing its power, it is not getting strength. In fact, it will now work adverse for us. And if it is working adversely for us, then what are the impact that will adversely have on us, or the areas represented by the third house is mass media communication, travel, printing media, publication, news channels, and trade and commerce. Now, two things I would want you to understand. This house also represents documentation. I have always been saying, I have always made you aware that when Mercury is retrograde, and in this case it is retrograde and combust, please, for heaven's sake, do not sign any document, or if you have to, you cannot avoid it, then you please read it. And if there is any ambiguity, there are any jargons used in that which is not understandable by you, get it read by a legal practitioner or whoever can give you or understands the language. Read between the line. Do not sign any document, otherwise you will be deceived. A fraud can be committed against you. So documentation has to be very careful. Second thing, Mercury also represents gadgets, especially gadgets which is used for communication. Take backup of all your laptop, your mobile, your emails, check your emails, not that you lose all your data. Communication could be problem. Now coming to travel. Short travels especially, be very careful. Also news channel. You will see lot of news channel anchors getting into trouble. Trouble because of their communication. They will speak something, maybe the intention is different, but then they will be in trouble. Trade and commerce also will see a dip. Some problems will there. Now it also rules the 6th house, which talks about finances, legal, so legal documentation now. Very careful. Disease, especially Mercury represents disorder of skin, your skin and nervous system. Mercury also rules your lungs. Be very careful about this. Lungs, disease, I have already spoken, service condition and so on. Now, the most important thing that I want to share with you is, which is of course not the part of this video, but I didn't want you to make a separate video for that. Actually I'm late, I got this idea a little late. If you realized the entire country of ours is facing shortage of electricity, coal, due to coal, right? Now, electricity, if you check with the text of astrology, you will find electricity is always represented by Rahu. Rahu, on the 12th of April, when it got into the sign of Aries, ruled by Mars, which represents the 8th house. 8th house is something which is under the ground, which is coal, right? Now, Saturn is having a direct aspect, the third aspect, from 29th of April, it started looking at Rahu, and if you try to find out, the problem that started surfacing of electricity was only after that date. So Rahu's, and now this aspect is going to remain for a very long time. Also during this monsoon, you will see lot of thundering and lot of lightning that is falling on places. Mars is till the 17th of this month is having a direct aspect, fourth aspect, 1, 2, 3, 4 on a Mercury, which is retrograde and combust. So Mars is aggressiveness. So in aggressiveness, you may speak something which is going to definitely damage a lot of things. Also understand that if you want to know about India, you have to bring this 2 number over here, because the Kundli of Bharat is number 2, which is Taurus. We are a Taurus Lagna as you represents India. As far as moon sign is concerned, Bharat is Cancer as a moon sign. Try to find out how the picture comes in front of you, you will get the idea. Those who are new to astrology, try and find out. Now, last not the least, but please, it's a red flag from my side. Okay, once again, news channel will be in trouble. Please mark my words, they would be in trouble. Something is going to take place, though this retrogression and the combustion is not going to remain for a very long time. It's just about 10-15 days from now. But in this 10-15 days, something will trigger that will make a huge impact. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Click on the notification bell icon as well, so as and when I upload a video, it comes directly on your smartphone. Thank you.